Greetings! Thank you for viewing this video about informed consent. My name is Elizabeth Grant, and I am a doctoral candidate at North Central University in Arizona. The purpose of my dissertation research is to see if regular mindfulness practice can help students who are enrolled in developmental coursework to get through it by improving self-regulation and reducing stress. The study will span from April through June during the spring 2016 quarter. Please don't hesitate to contact me with questions or concerns. My contact information is included at the end of this presentation, and I am happy to hear from you. Informed consent is an important part of any study and is required for all research that involves human subjects. It is the process that acknowledges the participant's rights and spells out for him or her the details of what to expect from participating in the study. Before you decide whether or not to participate in this or any research, be certain that you understand what the study is about, how long it will last, who is eligible to participate, and what is involved in participating, including potential risks and benefits. Perhaps the most important aspect of informed consent is the condition that participation in research is voluntary, and that the participant is free to withdraw from participation at any time, for any reason, without consequence or penalty. If you decide to participate in this study, and that is the first and primary consideration in the informed consent process, I will ask you to complete the electronic informed consent form that can be accessed through the link shown here. You are under no obligation whatsoever, now or at any point during the study, to participate. You are certainly free to not consent and not participate from the get-go. If you decide to participate, and then you want to stop participating after you've already consented, you are absolutely free to stop participating at any point along the way, for any reason. No questions will be asked, and there are no penalties if you decide to withdraw from the study. The electronic consent form, unlike all other data collection for this study, will have the participant's name on it as an electronic signature and his or her email address so that I can send additional information to the participant. In order to protect the participant's privacy, electronically signed consent forms will be stored on a secure, password-protected site separate from the website used to collect study data. A unique participant identification number will be assigned once the consent is submitted and will be used for all subsequent data collection during the study. First-year community and technical college students who are 18 years old and older, enrolled in at least one pre-college developmental course, and who can devote at least 30 minutes a week to participating in study-related activities are eligible to participate. Students who are under the age of 18 or who are beyond their first year of college are not eligible to participate, nor are students who are not enrolled in developmental coursework. If you participate in this research, you will be asked to complete online assessments at the beginning and at the end of the study. You will be asked to use a labyrinth at least one time each week. You will be asked to make an online journal entry after each time you use a labyrinth. You will be asked to post a screen capture of your final grades, cropping any personally identifying information. And you will be asked to participate in an optional focus group at the end of the study. Participants have the right to privacy, which is why participant identification numbers are used on all online data collection. All online data are collected and stored on a password-protected website, and I will be the only one with a password. I am obligated by the North Central University Institutional Review Board to keep my data for a period of 7 years. At the end of 7 years, the website will be deleted and the data will be destroyed. There are some risks to participating in this study. Despite safeguards, absolute privacy when using the Internet cannot be guaranteed. Similarly, though confidentiality will be explained to and requested of all focus group participants, privacy of focus group content depends upon each focus group participant maintaining confidentiality. Unfortunately, this presents a potential compromise of privacy. Another risk is that participation may increase mindfulness, which may increase sensitivity to new, potentially unpleasant or uncomfortable awarenesses. For example, a participant may become aware, as if it were news, of saying too much and too often in speaking, or may discover her habit of tailgating. One may be confronted with nagging inconsistencies between beliefs and behaviors. On the other hand, expected benefits to participating in this study include greater control and focus of attention and improved self-regulation, which may in turn improve academic performance. At any point during the study, participants may contact me with questions and concerns. My email address is shown on the next slide and is also available on the data collection website. Participants are also free to communicate with my dissertation chair, Dr. Jamma Bradley, and with the North Central University's Institutional Review Board with any questions or concerns they may have. This contact information is also included on the next slide and on the data collection website. All of this information is included in the online informed consent form, along with a link for downloading a hard copy for participants' records. Here is contact information for myself, my dissertation chair, and the North Central University Institutional Review Board. If you have any questions or would like to know more about my study and/or the informed consent process, please drop me an email or give me a call. I am happy to talk with you. To view the informed consent form, please visit the web address shown. If you would like to participate in this study, please submit an electronically signed informed consent form before April 10, 2016. Thank you for your interest. This concludes my presentation about informed consent.